one down. So we're just going to have to... It's... Well, it's weak to black, but it's immune to red. I'm going to have to let people who are not... who deal red damage to wait it out. Elena. White damage. Chloe needs to go. I think Velasquez should be okay. Dexter. Cedric. Screaming Witch is white. White, white, red, white, black, white. Chloe is not going to help. Yui. Why is Yui here? Adam, sure. Evan is red. Arnett is red. Sanguine Desire should be okay. But yeah, it's a hate class. Rather not. Okay, so I guess that's that. That's one. There's gonna be two here. Going to swipe up there. Lots of red damage, huh? Lots of red damage. Wait, no. Lots of weak. And I'd rather not risk. Alright, let's see how this works. So it's weak against black damage. Okay. Here. Okay, where's the other? Where are the other tentacles? Okay, there's the white. It's not going to attack anything, but sure. Need to know where the red is. They're both white. And let's send Adam. Adam and Quinn. Oop! Now let's let that pass first. Now we send in the Alephs. Send in the Alephs. And it's gonna go here. Okay, that's one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hmm. This is interesting. Oh, nope. Yeah, that was rough. Alright, let's see how much damage these guys got out of that swing. Surprising enough, only Orga got hit. And with all the white over there, it's gonna be annoying. Well, we got a bunch of white here. Gonna pierce there. I'm guessing white should be a primary target. Like this guy. Gonna have to wait. It's already at 3. I mean, the only reason I'm trying to hit red first is it's closer. If it was me, I would get the white first. Where is it? It's here. Ah, damn it. Where's the red? Yes. nowhere that will deal damage. Well, okay, there's that. There's that. There's the red. Yeah, let's play it safe. This is annoying. You're going to have to run all the way here just to get away from it. I'm going to have to make sure we have the right people. Okay, that's good. Okay, got red. We'd have to move everyone there first. Nope. Hey. No one who's good against white and black can join in. And deals red damage. Red or black damage? Black's the only problem, but it's strong against white, so don't need to worry about that. Not strong against white. Not strong against black. Strong against white. Strong against black, but eh. It's down. And it's there. Gonna have to wait. See if we're going to see any white damage. Nope, no white. So, at least so far. Yeah, that's something. See if they can run that fast. It seems they can. Elena is not running that fast though. See where's the portals arrive. Ooh. Oof. Oof. So it's going to go there. Good. Where's the other? So it's gonna go swipe there. I'm going to have to run to the opposite direction. Now this is gonna be a problem. I think the only way I can do that is send the Aleph. Because there's really no way I can shoot these guys. What? He got hit? I mean, how's there? Ray can also shoot them. These are all white, right? Well, we might have just to sacrifice D2. Really, there's really no... Wait, D2 is highest is justice. They're free from this accursed place. It's gonna try to free an abnormality. Question is, which abnormality? How in Archer, they are kind of slow. So I'm just going to have to let them run back. Mountainous mining bodies? Oh, this is gonna be annoying. No, I don't think it's going to reach this. Or will it? No, I don't want to take the risk. Hey, we're good. Nope, we're not good. I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna go there, so it should be safe. Oh, you really want to go that route, huh? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Didn't quite hurt as much as I expected it to, but I'll take it. Really nothing much to do here. I really can't comment much on anything. Fuck. At least we just have two portals to deal with right now. The pail is really the kicker. That's why I finish it first, because if we fail, it's easier to just end the mission. Come the fuck on. Nope. And that's the reason why we chose to have people with high black defense, just in case we get screwed by this. Yeah, we're safe. So 50%, it should trigger the defenses. Hmm. Well, they were able to defend it. Defend against it. Is it going to reach? I think so. Yeah, it's gonna reach. You expect. There's just one more tentacle face. We're good. It's over. I really don't have any. I mean, I could send the rabbits over. It's just they're just gonna die though. I doubt that they're gonna survive. Right, let's send people who are good against black damage. It deals black damage too. Also deals black damage. Quinn also deals black damage. Right, I'm gonna send these three. Not sure if they can run back. That's the problem. I'm pretty sure they can. Alternatively, I can send a little Red Riding Hood mercenary. We have any really strong against black damage? I mean, Name of Love and Hate also has 0.4. Anything stronger than 0.4? How about King of Greed? King of Greed is just 0.8. Rank is just 0.5. So the strongest would be 0.4, huh? Fortunately, it deals black damage. Name of Love and Hate. Oh, he's already there. Green stem is 0.5. So, I want to risk it. Hey, I'll wait for the others, or I'll just let Chloe start off. See, I can shred. It's gonna take a while. Oh, what I can do is I can just run over to these guys and work on them. Well, that's something. The Fairy Festival is gonna take some time. Okay, so that's the alternative. We can send them over to work on abnormalities. But there is a timing. Okay. Okay, don't need to do any timing shenanigans. Seems we can deal with it. So 50%? I think it's 70, 50, 30%. Alright. Didn't take that much damage though. Gonna have to let them heal first. It's gonna be lots of sections that I'm gonna have to fast forward this. Right, Chloe. No, it's not going to hit any of us. Gonna be 30%. I think I can just move these guys so I can save it. I doubt it's gonna pierce at 0.3 and 120. No way in hell it's gonna pierce. Much damage is it dealing? It's not gonna pierce us. It's enduring. So most of the damage comes from the... I'm guessing most of the damage comes from... we call this mimicry. I mean, for fun, I can send the rabbit team. Alternatively, I can also send... steal the base. It's stealing 887. Alright, time to run. See if we can tank it. It should. There's no reason why it shouldn't be able to tank it. Okay. That's 30. Not gonna hit us. Editor Zero here again for the closing blurb. The Midnight of Violet, the God Delusion. For the sake of not crumbling in on oneself, the idea that they may impossibly exist, or that they are unreachable and forever enigmatic no matter the path. Unacceptable. And that's that. So it's kind of a redemption from the previous day 44s where the Vabs just wrecked us. Anyway. Day 45. "45 days. One last Sephira. Hey." It's quiet, isn't it? Take a good, long look at this silence. Manager, have you ever gotten up early to walk the streets at the crack of dawn? I think this moment right now is equivalent to that dawn in the outside world. The abnormalities are currently in torpor due to the heightening of the cliff of the turns during off hours. Meanwhile, the employees are steeling themselves for when fate decides whatever will happen to them. When the level of deterrence is weakened, the powers of the suppressed origins will soon wake them. It's always so hard to believe that a place as quiet as this will just as soon be engulfed by pandemonium. Oh, how nice it would be to keep this tranquility. How many times do we have to fail? How much more must we be accustomed to the darkness to finally encounter the light? Good morning, Hesed, sir. Ah, yes. Good morning, buddy. Good luck with your duties, as always. Mr. Hesed, sir. I've been thinking, and I feel that I truly am lucky to be assigned to the welfare team. Just getting into Lobotomy Corporation was really competitive, but being assigned to this team, it's like a miracle. You know brown nosing won't gain you anything. Just think of it as flattery, sir. There really is no one who cares more about their employees like you do, Hesed, sir. I mean, just look at the department on the other side of our layer. Nah, that's not necessarily true. I just want to say I appreciate you and many things you do, sir. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll be going now, Hesed, sir. Aye, aye. Go get yourself ready for the day. For many days I consoled myself by saying that I wasn't doing that bad for a Sephira. I never put my employees on the verge of death like a certain red-clad miss someone did. And I managed to be flexible with various situations most of the time. Getting mad at someone for breaking a rule or two, or agreeing with someone who claimed to make this place better. When I take a step back and look at it all, I just can't help but think, what's the point of it all? Of course, I hope to send them off in peace, as they are just meant to die anyways. Meanwhile, I was hiding the biggest lie of all inside. Yet I've been playing the role of the good leader, knowing that it was all a falsehood. Lady Angela knew this too. She knew that I would never be the great man who would expose every little secret of this place to the employees and try to overthrow the system and plot. Well, I mean, I just wanted to avoid pushing her buttons. Working as the head of the welfare department, I actually never cared about the welfare of our employees at all. I was so afraid. Angela stopped any seedling of doubt or inquiry about the nature of this place by killing off people indirectly. I eventually decided to cover my eyes and ears and help Lady Angela with her affairs without questioning them. Hey, Hesed, we have an emergency. You heard the status report, right? The abnormalities have gone out of control. I don't know what happened, but we need to retake control of the situation right now. I thought you didn't want to speak with me. What's gotten to you, Gebra? You're able to control the deterrence, aren't you? We need to increase the level of deterrence right now. Angela will call the rabbits if the rest of the abnormalities aren't suppressed. I want to wrap things up on my side of the facility. But Gebra, no one is allowed to touch control of the Clearwater deterrence without Lady Angel's explicit approval. You know that. So you don't want to do it. You little coward. Do you really think you can just get over every situation by going through the motions? I hope you continue to rot until the day you die, succumbing to your fears like the servile bastard you are. Choke on those sugar-coated words your employees feed you. It's been quite a while since I've been grabbed by the collar. Hesed. You knew I was coming, didn't you? Seems you knew me all too well. Perhaps you are the one who understands me most among our Sephiroth. Weaken the Cliff deterrence, Hesed. What do you have up your sleeve this time, ma'am? Do you want to ask for reasons again? After all this time, Gabra and others are fighting right now. You know that, right? Indeed, Gabra is... Sorry, this is quite humorous to me. I didn't know you would talk about Gebra. Should know, you've seen her for yourself. Gebra has failed to control her enmity, and has now lost her way. What I'm saying is, she's not fighting for some grand ideology. She should know best how she stands. Everyone has their own battles in this place, but I can't seem to shake off this feeling that I'm the only one who just observes the situation from afar, not taking any action. I thought you'd enjoy those kinds of things, Hesed. Taking in a cup of coffee, enjoying the peaceful day listening to your classical music. I would think that I'm providing the right environment for you, no? It seems our conversation has run on longer than I expected. Let me tell you one last time. Lower the deterrence. Alright everyone, let's make the best of today as always. Opens the door. Who are you, ma'am? Your taste in music is rather classy. Quite different from mine, however. What's the... I apologize. I didn't think you would open the door for me, so I simply walked in. How did you get inside? Do I know you? I have the ride from the head. I was so desperately looking for you all. The reason why I came all the way here is... Well, let's just say I've showed up to play my favorite music. Excuse me, you there. Can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman? Daniel. His name is Daniel. Daniel, is it? That name carries much more with it than you merit. I would assume that you are the one in charge of this place. Open that section where those monsters of yours are locked up. As you saw just a moment ago, it's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. I'm just being polite after all. Asking you to open the doors. It's only fair as you're the one in charge here. I urge you not to resist. Just listen to me. If you do so, few of those people might be able to escape with their lives now. It's easy to point a finger of blame at the betrayer. However, one never really knows what it feels like to be the target of such a thing until they've been in the shoes of that situation. Back then, a chill had come over my entire body. It was a fear that I had never felt before. I had faced numerous experiments, attended abnormalities, yet I never had experienced my body being paralyzed and my blood curdling in such a way before. So this is the head. Boss, enough with your orders. Don't try and make me justify my cowardly acts. I am ashamed for consoling myself, saying that there was nothing to be done after passing straight through the tunnel of defeat. I am so struck with shame and grief, I can't bear it anymore. This body of mine is like a punishment for me, reminding me of my past. I can't even bleed from this body. I don't want to undertake dirty work for Angela's show, or be a puppet who gets praise and applause from everyone. Nor do I want to be your aide, who can't do a single thing. All of this has been a series of shame for me. Manager, this shall be my rebellion against you and Angela. I'm the only one who survived. Saying there was nothing I could do, that I was too scared to bear it by myself, that I wanted to save at least a few of my co-workers. All those are meaningless excuses. I think I'm going to die soon too. The head is on its way to get you. I'll see you again in hell, sir. How is fear able to dominate the human mind? How many people would stick to their beliefs and morals if they were to come face to face with a true nightmare? The answers to those questions are why no one can blame Daniel's behavior. Truth be told, everything fell down the edge of the cliff to the exact moment the head found us. Hang up the intercom. Our last conversation came to an end with a hopeless silence. Daniel, he was intelligent and held a high social position, and showed more finesse than anyone else in our research lab. He had an excellent reputation from the people who surrounded him. He had a sly yet charming smile and humor. It would have been easy for him to get into any of the wings with his skills and personality. But he chose us, not the wings. Though amazing he once was, there's no doubt he died in despair and regret, cursing his choice. Seeing the dead bodies of his co-workers strewn about in front of him, not even a single comfort of knowing that it wasn't his fault. Unable to find any peace for his final rest. And so that was how Daniel, now Hesed, died through Bina's former self. Might have noticed, but we've never had this kind of situation before. Those monsters were supposed to be slumbering away, but now they woke up all of a sudden. There's no need to focus on what caused this. All that matters is that we solved the problem at hand. Let me add a few words before we jump into battle today. I don't need cowards in my department. You should not let complacency waver your mind when you confront the monsters. You must arm yourselves with anger and pure anger alone to crush those monstrous bastards. If you object to any of this, I suggest you transfer departments immediately. I won't squeeze out a tear or mourn over your perishing, without even your name being left behind. If you want your body and mind to stay comfortable, I'll kindly drag your ass over to the pathetic welfare team so you can chicken scratch your dishonorable name on the waiting list for department transfers. There's good reason why my department has far fewer employees than any other. However, I want you to keep in mind that this also means only the best have gathered here. Meeting over. We'll talk more when the situation has been sorted out. Shh. Miss Guevara, I think your mainframe has sustained too much damage. Maybe you suspend the suppression operation for now. Tiferet is investigating the cause of this situation right now, so we should be able to figure it out pretty soon. I don't need a break. I can still fight. But in your condition... Shut up. I said I can still fight. 31 ego damaged, 17 employees dead and counting. And your body needs 5 or 6 parts replaced and repaired. It's not thrilling to look after a machine who behaves like a child in a temper tantrum. However, the Sephiron of the middle layer apparently could not keep you on a leash, so here I am. You. Oh, poor little thing. Look at yourself. There was a time when I had a pinch of admiration for the fire in your eyes. But now, even that is smothered with iron madness. It is such a shame that both of us are locked up in this dungeon. However, I did not bend over or break my back at the very least. I imagine we will no longer have to face off with our lives at stake and be at each other's throats like in the past, but I say this for you, pitiable thing. Stare directly into the object of your anger. The edge of a blade that has lost its way will fathomably blunt, or there will be nothing but the void to slash, no matter how much the blade is sharpened. I hope you don't think I get some kind of satisfaction out of this, seeing my once earnest rival now looking as pathetic as a dog. I have decency, you know. Cutting, slashing, throttling, trampling, destroying. Sometimes I remember the faces of those who showed me true kindness. If I could just get the smallest taste of revenge upon those monsters who stole their smiles, their happiness, their future, my sword and spear would never stop their flurry. I see people dying in my blurred vision. They're always torn apart by monsters. Those dying faces differ from time to time. Sometimes they're strangers, sometimes ones I dearly miss, and sometimes I see Christopher or Miss Isabel. Whoever they were, I'm filled with agony for them. Looking at my paralyzed leg and my severed arm, I scream and curse my weak body in a fit of rage. Then I black out. I'm so sick of this darkness. It's impossible to fight with such low manpower. I cannot approve of your proposal. Please reconsider. Why should I approve an operation that will so clearly end in failure? If manpower is an issue, I can make up for it. If they're too weak, I'll make up for that too. There's nothing in the rules against the Sephira utilizing Ego too. If you so wish, then I won't stop you. A familiar grip, the right weight, practiced form. This feeling is so distinct that it pulls me right back onto the right path, away from straying to wander, just like a road sign. I completely lose track of time when I wield my weapons. It was kind of funny to see Tiferet and Hesed with bewildered faces, when they witness me return from battle covered in blood. No matter how hard I stab and break those monsters, they will recover sooner or later. Some of them wail and others scream. In battle, I also fracture and break some of my components, but those are soon replaced and repaired. What a perfect little hell, just for me. Missing your arm? Here it is. Think of it as a respectful gesture to a fellow warrior to leave you with one of your arms intact. I doubt she expected this. The tragedy she would bring here, caused by the oh-so-great ideology of hers. I don't know if it will ease your pain, but this happens quite often, more often than you may think. This is no less common than, say, a seedling getting trampled to death. I must admit that you're quite a tough sprout, however. You even managed to thwart my plans a little. I never expected you would kill 2 claws, stop all the monsters, and finally come face to face me and give me a fair fight. By the way, about those monsters, I cannot deny that they are astonishing things. Even after plowing my way through a hallway of your friends, they never softened nor tired. It seems you aren't much different from them, now that I ponder on it. Alright then. You can still manage to hold a weapon and stand up with your own 2 feet. Come at me. I will not be broken. If I can't get rid of those damn monsters, I'll destroy the whole company myself instead. Then finally, my aimless wrath can crumble with it and rest beneath the earth forever. Among the many fixers of the back streets, she was one of the few who could go toe to toe with the head and the claw. So this is a follow-up to the previous with Daniel. So I guess this is a claw. Doesn't look like it, but seems that Callie was able to deal with the claw. She was called the Red Mist among the backstreet's denizens. That was the name she earned, protecting us from all kinds of threats and maneuvers of the outside. Michelle's betrayal led the eye to the den we hid in. Then the head mercilessly threw their claws at us. Instead of dealing with the Red Mist directly, the ever-cunning head unleashed the unstable abnormalities to slaughter us. The abnormalities were out of control, tearing apart our comrades who screamed in agony. All the while the claws sniffed out their prey and snatched it. The whole situation was beyond what she could handle by herself, but she gave it everything she had to protect us. She lost an eye, one of her arms was severed, and she had numerous deep scars all over her body she could no longer heal from. Yet she didn't give up. And eventually, her efforts saved Bee and I from death. Collect her corpse. The cadaver demonstrated the horrendous, unbearable situation she went through. After a long time had passed, her eyes opened again. However, her anger that had lost its focus dragged her down, deep to the bottom. We had to reboot her many, many times. Hello again. Will you be unfolding more of the records team? So yeah, with Michelle, who is now Hod, was a whistleblower, informed the head of what was happening, and the Claw, headed by what is now Bina, attacked. Daniel, well, broke down. Didn't react. Didn't technically he betrayed the company, but in reality, he was just pressured to what you call this? He was just pressured to release abnormalities, and in the end, he was also killed regardless. As for Gebra, she fought and eventually repulsed the head at the cost of her sanity and most of her body. As for what you call this? As for Bina, yeah, I think I can just show that. And I'm just going to save this. Again, management tries a day to save our progress. And I can return to main menu. We can just look at what happened to Bina. So Bina was from the head. Right, let's take a look at Bina. Yeah. So, Bina lost. And trapped her in the extraction team. Essentially torturing her or putting her into an eternal torment. Right, nameless. No one must see this. Right, that was a punishment. Lubina was given the task of extracting the abnormalities. I'm just going to take a quick look at 3. Okay, rabbit specialized in killing. Okay, it's not mentioned, it's not shown what happened. But Bina was defeated, turned into a Sephira, and essentially tortured to... Not tortured, punished, or sentenced to that task. So this was a 3-hour stream. I'm going to split this into 2 episodes anyway. So I'm just going to think how I'm going to split it. Maybe I'm going to cut it in the middle of the midnight fight. Maybe. That way I'll be fast forwarding much of the episode. Anyway, I might actually just do the entire episode as the last part of the midnight, so I could do the whole cutscene. But let's see. Core suppression. Neutralize Gabra's core. The red mist makes her return. So we are going to have to neutralize Gebra. Now, reach meltdown level 8, so there is a chance we might not deal with midnight. And we take more damage. Alright, let's just take a quick look at Gebra. Before we end this. So that's the red mist. Attack type is nothing. It seems like she's using ego. So we got Penitence and Spider Bud. And wearing a full suit of armor. Anyway, that's it for this two-parter. Next episode, I think it's worth trying just to deal with Gebra. If I can deal with Gebra without much death, or if the people that die can be revived. For instance, say Quinn died. I can revive Quinn, mainly because I have enough. I should have more than enough. This is 340. I have more than enough stuff to get this back. But apart from that, yeah, if enough people die, so as we've seen, I can build up. Example, how in Archer now level 4 and 5, level 5 and 4. So it just takes one round for us before we can fully maximize someone. So say if Quinn dies, no big deal, or a couple of people die, probably 3 people die, and I can quickly replace their stuff. Say like this, Velasquez dies, I don't mind. So I think we have 4 for that. So yeah, that's what I have planned. Basically my current plan right now. It might change once I start recording it. But that's it for this episode. New episodes go up on my YouTube channel every midnight UTC or 8 a.m. Philippine time. If you want to watch me record this, I am on Twitch. And that, see you in the next episode.